Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's my pleasure to be standing here with Raised by Owls. Gentlemen, how the devil are you doing today?
Yeah,
good, yeah.
I'm still shattered. I'm still really struggling from yesterday. I didn't have a drink just from the set. Absolutely bad. First gig back in the hot 1.5 years, and it really felt like it. Yeah, 35 minutes down that drum kit, I'm like, I need to do some more exercise. This is a lot of work. But yeah, aside from that, really good.
I'm just getting drunk.
Yeah? Well,
I'm just drinking through it. It's fine.
That's the luxury of today, as you are now, one day since you played live. How was it for you?
Incredible. I think it's everything that we hoped it'd be and more. And that's such a cliche thing to say, but I didn't expect the tent to be that busy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect people not to be able to get in. I didn't expect the crowd to go that wild and have the reception. It was, for a first show back after over 500 days, pretty good.
Yeah, when we played New Blood back in 2017, someone said, make sure you take it in. They're like, have a look at the audience, make sure you take the whole thing in. I don't think I really did. So this time, before I was like, right, I'm going to actually take in this crowd, take in this moment. And I sat there and I was like, wow, this is ridiculous. This is a lot of people. Which probably made me more nervous and in hindsight, maybe not the best thing to do.
The whole heights thing, don't look down.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, when I was halfway through, I was like, this is amazing. Really good, awesome. So yeah, chuffed to bits.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal. Like the reaction and seeing people coming up to us afterwards as well. It's just so humbling.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. So yeah, chuffed a bit.
Because people would look at you guys, say just on an online persona, as it's been for the last 8 months, and think, these guys surely can't ever get nervous. These cars can't be nervous up there. This looks like such easy work for you.
It was. They might think that, but they should have seen me with Lee yesterday morning whilst he was having a borderline panic attack, and I was rubbing his back.
I don't think it was.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it was a genuine panic attack. There was no borderline about it. No, it was bad.
He was like, I'm ill, I can't play, and I'm taking his temperature, anally, obviously. But no, like I'm just rubbing his back, and I'm like, you're fine, you're fine. And it was like, I'll make you a cup of tea, and we were just like proper.
Sat over hot honey and lemon,
shaking and stuff. So yeah, we get very nervous.
Yeah, to say the least. Yeah.
18 months of this, guys. How have you, as a band, how have you been coping? How have you been holding up throughout this pandemic?
It's been up and down, but primarily making videos and trying to keep ourselves busy,
keeping ourselves busy with the videos. You know, writing them, making them. It's been something to focus on, and that's been a godsend. I think, like, I don't know, I'd have gone crazy without that. So,
and not only that as well. It was just a good opportunity being furloughed from work and having just the time to do it.
Yeah.
Like, well, actually latch onto it. I mean, it's such an awful situation, but if we can take any positives from it, grab onto it. So yeah, it gave us the time to just do videos and get a load of them out.
Because we wanted to do them anyway. We were going to start doing like sketches quite frequently before the pandemic. And then that just kind of became, when it happened, we were like, well, we've got loads of time to do it now. And I think people took that as like, oh, they're capitalising on it, kind of like they're making the most of it. And it's like, yeah, we are, but we were going to do this anyway. So,
is that kind of the most positive thing you can take from this period? Because it's very easy to get dragged down and focus on the negative side of things.
Well, we did. There were times we were, both of us, kind of quite up and down, kind of just mentally, like it was taking toll at some points, but then we picked back up again. It was different times as well, so one of us would be feeling a bit low, and the other one would be going, come on, no, let's keep doing it, and then it would happen the other way, the same thing.
Dragging ourselves along slowly but surely, so... But we got there, and I think we're going to carry on the videos now, because people like them, we like doing them, they're a lot of fun to make, so they're going to keep happening now.
Oh, I would think so as well. There must have been a fascination from your perspective to know that, right, there will be people that will be coming to your show here to yesterday, and they will know Raised by Owls, and they will know exactly what kind of music you play. And then there'll be others that may have only stumbled across through a share or a Raised by Owls video and thought, well, I'm going to go check this band out because they might make me laugh, and then be, hear your slam and experience that.
It's weird because like some of the online songs we've done that have like parodies, they're like, oh, I hope you're going to play Crowd Kill Corona or the Bob the Builder cover you did, and it's like, no, we're going to play songs off our album. They're just skits. Like, it's quite weird. So I don't know if like going forward we need to like weigh that up or
potentially, yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird one. So.
No, that's cool. Bloodstock. What does it mean to you guys?
It's like home. Yeah. It's like home from home. Like for me, I've been coming here since 2012.
Yeah.
2011, 2012, I think, and I've been every year, and I feel so comfortable here. It's amazing, and it's such a good weekend.
And as well, I say, like, how does it feel generally for this specific year? This year is just so welcomed because it's just back to normality. I was saying there's a couple of the lads from a band called Pemphigoid, met them as soon as we were coming in, and one of them just hugged me. I was like, this is mad. This is so strange. But then as soon as he did, it was just like click.
Yeah. It feels
back
like
to normal.
It feels like the last year and a half hasn't happened.
It's such a welcome change.
And you know what? It's weird because at the end of the set, I was like, crowd surf me to the bar, and I got in the crowd and I was crowd surfing. I was like, hang on, I've been scared to go to Aldi for a year and a half. Like what? And now I'm on top of like men. Like got a man's crotch in like there, and I'm like, what? What's going on? Actually, that's a perfect thing to mine. Yeah.
So yeah, it honestly, especially like I say, generally it's brilliant, but this year, it means a lot. Definitely, very welcome.
Do you have that pride in the fact that the British scene is so not just well represented? It is pretty much the only representation this year at the festival, and it shows the strength in the underground scene.
It's incredible.
Every single announcement we've been like, yes, and some of the bands getting announced, like really happy because it's just some of our mates. Like, in fact, quite a lot of our mates from other bands, just getting announced. It's just like awesome, like all across the stages as well. New Rod Jaeger stage, got loads of people we've performed with and become mates with. I'm chuffed to bits for all of them because
it's such a rich scene in terms of like the amount of talent out there is. You know, I catch Torture Demon earlier on the Jaeger stage. Young lads, like the next generation coming up, and they're incredible, and they're going to be huge. And it just shows how much homegrown metal talent there is, and it's something to be really proud of. I think, like not to be proud of being British, like
no,
get me bulldog out and stuff, but
it's something. Yeah. You guys staying around the whole weekend?
Yeah.
Who else are you looking forward to seeing?
Pemphigoid. Devin is a huge one.
Devin's the big one for me. Yeah.
I never saw Strapping, so to see him play some Strapping stuff, I'm like,
very exciting.
Yeah, going to be amazing. Malevolent,
Party Cannon,
Colpiclysis, Lawnmower Death. I've never seen Lawnmower Death, and I've obviously take a lot from those guys.
Boycott the Baptist on Jaeger. That'll be awesome. Yeah,
that's going to be chaotic. I think's the
word.
But
I hope so. Yeah.
Divine Chaos are on the main stage. I think there's a lot of main stage.
Fetal Juice as well.
Fetal Juice are opening the stage. I want to see them. Yeah,
incredible.
I've got a list and I keep forgetting who's on it.
It's basically, it seems like it's going to be see what you can when you can as quick as possible.
Exactly. There was Ash and Crown. I was like, I'm going to make an effort to see Ash and Crown. I was stood in here and someone goes, oh well, anyway, I'll go. Ash and Crown have already started, so I'll go. I was like, heck, quick, and quickly jogged over because they just lose track. Yeah, it's mad.
It's wrong to say do you have hope, but do you see your progression working in the sense that you've gone from New Blood, you've gone to Soulfree? You know what's next, right?
Well, I hope that's the direction
we'd like to think so. Yeah, I mean, if we up our game, I think we've just got to keep going in the right, trajectory.
Yeah.
If we keep doing what we're doing, or even if we don't go up, if we just stay consistent, hopefully one day that's the dream, innit? Then we can just retire on our millions and go on our yacht and stuff.
You're done, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Sail off into the sunset.
Talking of which then, what's your plans that you can talk about for the remainder of this year? What are you hoping, provided everything kind of goes as it should?
We've been rubbish. Like, just generally planning, everything like this year's been building up to Bloodstock because we've been waiting for so long to play it that we haven't really given a vast amount of thought to anything else. We've got a couple of gigs for the rest of the year. But aside from that, we'll do videos. We'll carry on doing videos. That's just going to be probably a constant thing. And then hopefully do an album. But like I say, I wouldn't even call it early stages of an album.
We haven't got any riffs or anything. Yeah. Like, this is it. I think for so long, Bloodstock's been like the end goal. Because we were meant to play last year, and then it's like this kind of wraps up the last album cycle almost a little bit.
Okay.
And now we're kind of in that limbo where we're like, right, we need to go back to the drawing board and see where we want to go. So, we're not going anywhere, but we'll see what's happening.
That's good enough. I think the fact that you're seeing it as the end rather than the start, and then you're going to now move forward with what you're doing next is just as exciting as if it was the start of the train and you were trying to capitalise on an album you released last year that you weren't able to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It feels like a rebirth after this.
Yeah, which is good. Welcome, definitely,
Yeah,
Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?